And people around the world continue to remember Pope Francis tonight.
News Channel 3's Princess Johnny Steverson is joining us live outside St. Augustine Cathedral in downtown Kalamazoo. Princess, you spoke with members of the church there who say, of course, his passing is a lot for them.
I did, Andy, and it's just as you mentioned, a lot of them are just in pure shock. Many of them not even wanting to utter the words to acknowledge his death because this was just such a surprise. Again, just after seeing him yesterday for Easter. But I did speak to one member who attended Mass earlier this evening, and she tells me that despite all that's going on today, she finds peace in knowing that the Pope and his message to the world will live on. Pope Francis with a message to highlight the sick, the poor, and the forgotten, while at the same time bridging the gap between the church and marginalized groups such as the LGBTQ community.
Well, he always was fighting for the downtrodden and the poor, and that's, like I said earlier, that's about as Christian as you can get.
Mona Pirate is a member of St. Monica.
Let us pray for our Holy Father, Pope Francis.
But she enjoys coming to St. Augustine for afternoon Mass. She was amongst other Catholics who overlooked this portrait of Pope Francis Monday afternoon.
He's a good man, you know, and God have mercy on his soul.
St. Augustine and the Diocese of Kalamazoo Bishop Edward Losey released a statement expressing his deepest condolences in the wake of the Pope's passing. It reads in part, quote, "During these days of mourning in which we find our strength in the Easter message of resurrection and new life, I invite all people of goodwill to join us in prayer, asking God to welcome Pope Francis into the heavenly kingdom and giving thanks to the graces of his pontificate." The Diocese of Kalamazoo says they plan to honor the life and legacy of Pope Francis at St. Augustine Cathedral. They'll do so on Thursday, April 24th and Tuesday, April 29th, both at 5:30 p.m. More information is on our website, WWMT.com. Pope Francis will also be remembered for being one of the world's most open-minded and normal priests. He was oftentimes praised for his normal interactions with the community, such as taking public transportation or even making his own meals. Reporting live in Kalamazoo, I'm Princess Johnny Steverson, News Channel 3.